Hello, guys. Comical. Just kidding. Um, yeah. Cario here. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I'm just gonna give the link if anybody is interested. I don't even know. I hope that Polish guy is awake. I forgot his name. I guess Willie the Fox. That's his name is. I'm gonna try to look at. I'm not gonna even try to look at my phone. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep my screen as low as possible. My phone is pretty hot right now. I hope the quality has improved in these last few years. It's probably gonna take me 20 minutes to get home. Yeah, it's gonna take me 20 minutes to get home. I don't think anybody's gonna watch this one either. I'm gonna try to keep it as simple as possible. I doubt that anybody's gonna join this live stream because I never really have anything interesting to say, don't I? I guess not. I never have anything interesting to say. I never do because nobody watches my YouTube channels. And who cares anymore? Nobody watches my YouTube channel because, I mean, so what? Nobody really likes libertarians. Nobody likes anarchists because everybody is just so brain dead. A lot of people are just so brain dead into politics. And speaking of which, September 1st. So if anybody that's interested in just me talking about complaining about the election, you know, I mean, these few days ago on my birthday, I was watching a race and I could not believe that they had to add some anti Kamala Harris videos and then some pro Kamala Harris shit. The Kamala Harris, I approve this message. That's already a political term for those who don't know. I'm politician. I approve this message. Blah 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 blah. Like I really fucking care anymore. I really have done quite a good job of not watching that much political videos. The only political videos I watch, if it's from Tony, those are the only videos I watch. I don't really watch anything else, you know. I really don't, because I don't want to pay attention to their bull crap. Because most people always have something crappy to say, never have anything really insightful. If you have money, if you've got, decent money, there should be no excuse to just living in a city. I really don't want to copy Tony and all, but I'm already at a point where I feel like I don't think anything's bad is going to happen if you live in a city, but because those Democrats, the left, the super far left, I'm not saying everybody who is left wing, cannot generalize everyone who is left wing. Sorry, but some of those left wingers and some of those right wingers might be your friends, whatever political side you're on, and you kind of despise that side. That's the I actually don't mind the smell of horse shit. Might be horse shit or could be their skin. Yeah, it might be their fur that stinks and all. So yeah, really not paying too much attention to this election. I really, really do not want to be in the house. I'm gonna try to be outside of the house because I do not want my parents or relatives telling me shit about November or whatever day the election's gonna be. Either way, I think these elections are just I don't even trust them. I bet Nevada's gonna do the same shit again. It'll be just like last election we had, the midterm elections. I mean, it's just so stupid that we have to deal with this crap. I don't even want to pay attention to this crap anymore. I'm so done. I haven't been making that many political videos. I'm trying to make good content as much as possible and not be as repetitive as possible. Guess that's the news. Haven't been talking about the Trump incident. It's been quite too late if I ever did make a video on it. But honestly, I didn't even want to talk about it because I didn't want to give flame to the fire, which side I was on. But it was just crazy to see. It's really not that surprising. I'm pretty sure people have made videos in the past that they would totally do this to Trump, racers. Not that I care anymore. I actually sped on my siblings' car, went quite fast. But I did it and there was nobody there. So relax, Popo. You fucking pigs. You wanna go find me and shit. Nobody got hurt, nobody died. I made it safe. So yeah. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Not too much I want to say. I want to try to keep this short as possible since nobody really watches those streams. Oh, this horse, this horse fur, it cannot be their poop. That can't be their poop. I guess they really do have horses in this zone. Can't believe this is, I'm not going to say, well, I was going to say the street's name. Wow. Let me see. Maybe I might try to walk in this zone. It's crazy to think. Let me see. I might think about walking in this neighborhood, in this street. So yeah, I already made a video. I'm gonna release it another day. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about, I don't know what I'm gonna do for election day. I'm probably most likely, or I do kind of know what I want to do, but I'm thinking about just not just trying to leave the house for the entire day. I really don't want to pay attention to the stupid political crap that I see. That my sister's gonna vote, but they ain't gonna tell me about it because they know I'm gonna be so pissed off if they tell me who they voted for. Not that I really care who wins, but I would care a little bit more if Kamala Harris did win. I really, really do not want to let. I feel like the Democrats have done a good job. I'm so sick and tired of people trying to act like there isn't anything wrong with our Second Amendment rights, like they're not going to be taken away when they totally will be taken away. Like, seriously, I don't know why people are so blind about our Second Amendment rights. Some people just don't really care. Like, people just act like it's not a big deal and who cares? The system is rigged and oh, yeah, you're right that these elections suck. But if you're going to preserve your Second Amendment rights, you might as well just join some gun organizations. Whatever you think they're good or legit or not, or you think they're shit, might as well just do it then because there's not going to be any other option. You're not going to vote for a politician. At least join a gun rights group, even though it's pretty pointless when you live in a blue state. I'm sorry if I sound very biased here, but the blue states are the absolute worst when it comes to our Second Amendment rights. Absolutely the worst. You should never live in a blue state if you really love guns. If you're willing to leave your family behind, then do it. But if not, just stay there. Because I'm not going to let my family keep here in Nevada. Yeah, our gun rights may not be the absolute worst. Well, look at what happens in Washington. Look at what happens to Oregon. Look at what happened in New Mexico. Luckily, New Mexico and heck, even Michigan has done a good job in trying to prevent these anti-gun bills getting into their house. And I'm glad that people are starting to get more active, because I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. I bet you would not open carry if it was illegal in the state. Full on open carry without any genuine reason or without a permit. you would totally care. You would totally comply. Unless you live in the city, you totally would, because cops, people are going to pay attention. If you were to open carry in a rural area, then absolutely, you know. I don't know. I know Tony is like, go 100% rugged, go out in the country completely. But for me, it's like, I don't know. I could not live without decent amenities. Might try to see if I can live near a city that has amenities, because I'm not going to live without amenities. Although Tony is right, I think we should totally start planting stuff, you know. I am not going to do gardening until I live in a ranch. I'm not going to grow a city shit, you know, because there's no reason to. If you're going to do urban prepping, you might as well just buy a package of. I'm not a real prepper, man. Maybe once I start, if I had the money, then I would totally risk by prepping stuff, because I'm just living my life right now. Maybe once I get a little older, maybe I'll start to prep. And I know that sounds very stupid and very inconsistent to say this, but if you're very poor like me, I'm really poor. I cannot prep normally. It has to be super slow. And also because I waste my shit on stuff that is unnecessary. But hey, I'm not going to live my life as a super doomsday prepper. I'm not going to live my life worried about, oh my God, if I'm going to live in the country, I'm not going to even look at it in a depressing way anymore. I'm not going to look at it as, oh my God, I left the city because somebody told me on the internet that shit was going to go back. I do care about that, but I don't care about it much anymore. Just tired of living this stressed life. You have no idea how depressed it's made me just watching content like that. It really does depress me. It really, really does. I just can't do it like this anymore. I just can't. I just not gonna. I mean, if it was the only, Vegas would probably, or Tucson, Arizona, would probably be the only cities that I would ever live in. I'm never gonna live in any other city. Never will. Because the cities that I've seen, they look so fucking downtownish. Most cities are real cities. At least Las Vegas, if anybody that's gonna live in Las Vegas, you know, you should totally go for it. Because Las Vegas is very suburbia, super suburbia. If you don't want the city life, you don't want this stereotypical city life, you might as well just come to Vegas, because Vegas is mostly like homes. They've got a lot of apartments too. Don't get me wrong, but heck, even some small cities like St. George or like Kingsman, Arizona, both of Utah and Arizona. I mean, they're small cities and shit. Can't really be called towns. It's not legally termed as towns. I think 15,000 is the legal term of a city, or the term of a city, you know. So yeah. So I wanted to say, you know, I'm just not gonna be worried about the apocalypse anymore. I don't really watch RFB all the time anymore. Pretty tired of his content, you know. Not saying whatever he's saying is completely false. I think almost everything what Richie from Boston says is true. I think what RFB says is completely truth, you know. But it sucks to see him get, even though I didn't agree with everything he said, it sucks to see him get canceled on YouTube by the YouTube gods, you know. I'm not talking about the people. He would be canceled either way because he's not afraid to offend people's feelings, and I'm glad, you know. But I really did not like the way he talked about Brian from High Impact Flicks. I'm not going to accept any hardcore criticism against that guy. That guy literally changed my mind. He literally changed my mind. He literally changed my life forever when it comes to my thinking of politics. He really is the best. But unfortunately, he doesn't really do normal political videos like he used to back then. Now he just does most mostly just police accountability, police brutality videos now. He doesn't really do anything else anymore because that's all what he does now. He doesn't really do anything else besides that. That's all what he does now. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. Thank you so much for the people who watched this video. It's not even going to be a live stream anymore. It's just a rewatch because nobody came to see. I wish I was popular. If I was popular here, I would totally get more views, more live streams, you know? So anyways, thank you guys for watching this. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.